Dude, it's so good. I love this game so much. You can play a game in 5 minutes, or you can play a game that lasts an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on how the cards play. I'm at an hour and a half right now on my stream, so I got about another 30 minutes. I'm going to give this Rakdos deck another shot, the red and black one I just unlocked. Yes, there was a werewolf card game too. It was very similar. I actually really liked one thing specifically about Werewolf that I wished Magic would have done. In Werewolf, you can have a creature card on the board, and then underneath it would be an equipment card, and off to the right would be a weapon card, and over here would be like a spell. And depending on which way you tucked it underneath the card, you could stack things a certain way. This game kind of just haphazardly lays them on top of each other on the board. But I really liked how you could have like a visual representation of this character on the board and what it had on it, because you could pull some pretty wicked combinations. Werewolf, the card game, was pretty dope. I don't think I have any of those cards anymore. I did have a couple of decks. But Magic has always been the bread and butter. I'm going to keep this 7. I got both colors and at least 3. I'm going to say hello. Welcome, Mithra Nuruodo. Mithra Nuruodo. I'm sure I botched that. I'm sorry. Alright, let's drop a red. Get that one drop. A Footlight Fiend. He's a 1/1 devil. That Highlander card game. Are you talking about Elder Dragon Highlander, which is a variant of Magic the Gathering? That enters the battlefield tapped, which is okay because I couldn't afford to play anything else anyway. So I'll take that. And we'll attack for 1. Just because it's cheap, it's free, it's easy. What was that? What was that? Why, huh? Was that what the spectacle looks like? Well, let's do it. Let's do 3 damage to any target for that. I guess that's what the spectacle animation was. A little red and black tendril kind of issue. I'm still relatively new to this, honestly. That little sphere grid that I showed you looked mostly full. It doesn't take long to get there. I unlocked the first 5 decks by finishing the tutorial. I've got 3 decks that I unlocked because of the codes on these cards. I have 3 of these to give away, by the way. No, Highlanders, and there can be only 1. Like a Highlander licensed game? Interesting. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to drop... That could be one or the other. I'm going to drop the Swamp to give me a nice round. And then let's do... I don't want to do Carnival. Let's... I know it's my go. Shush. I can do a red and 2 for Spectacle. Exile the top 2 until end of turn. You may play them. I'm going to do it. There's that one. Oh, I don't have the mana to play them. I was hoping it would put them into play. I misread that. It says you may play those cards. Damn. Oh well. It's funny that both of those that got burned up are the same card, the Rakdos Roustabout. I don't know. Alright, so we'll drop another 1 land per turn. 4/4 Flying Trample. At the beginning of your upkeep, spawn of Mayhem deals... What? How many to each player? Shit. I've got more than he does. Or I could play stuff from the... exile there. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Just throw that guy out. A blue and white versus a black and red. This is going to be a really good match. I have to remember, if I have an instant in my hand, it won't allow my turn to pass. Ooh, Law Mage's Binding. A blue-white colorless flash enchant creature can't attack or block, and his activated abilities can't be activated. That sucks. Oh, hit you for one. Next. End the turn. Come on, play a land so I don't feel guilty. Don't become a cloud and all the immortals. Yeah, I'm familiar. I watched all those films, including Endgame. And I watched maybe a half a dozen episodes of the show, just out of pure curiosity. Spoiler alert, Tim doesn't watch a lot of TV. Never has. So if I tell you I watched a half a dozen episodes of anything, that means I sat still long enough. That didn't usually happen as a child. Give me a land. Yes, I will take it. Let's do... It's a 4/4 flying trample for 4. And it's got Spectacle, which means I could play it for 1 less if I hit him first. At the beginning of your upkeep, it deals damage to each player. Then if you have 10 or less, put a +1/+1 on it. So it's each player. So that's nice. Destroy target creature and then scry 1. I like that even better. Boink. Goodbye. I can play everything in my hand. I'm going to take a risk and I'm going to throw the mana into the bottom of my library and say done. Attack you for 1 because it's cheap and easy. Ooh, a 2/5 that can't be blocked. 2/5 with Vigilance, so it doesn't even have to tap. That's awesome. Ooh, okay, so here goes the Theater of Horrors again. Or let's go to combat first. Swing for 1. Say 1 attacker. Next to blockers. He's going to block. I'll say next to damage. Okay. I'm going to deal 1 damage to any target, which is you. And then let's do 3 damage to target opponent. Make you discard. Bye-bye. So now we're both got 2 cards in our hand and the same amount of mana. I'm at 20, he's at 12. And attacking me would be fruitless. Oh no, I can't block.
I am not going to sit this one out.
Oh snap. What is this guy? Man, I want to see. To Bury the Time Traveler.
I've got it.
Hold on, what is it? I want to read it. Can I read the card, please? I won't let me read the card. Go down the mountain. I can read that, but it won't let me read the Planeswalker. Okay. I know it's my go. Thank you. This guy's impatient. I should just let the clock burn just to piss him off. Alright, here. Since you're in such a hurry... Oh, it gives me the option to mute him because he was so insistent. Why won't it let me look at his planeswalker, I wonder?
This might be a bad idea.
Yeah, see, I would have liked to known that he had that ability. There it goes. Each opponent can cast spells only in time they can cast a sorcery. Until your next turn, you may cast sorcery spells as though... Hey! I'm reading that. Return up to one target artifact, creature, enchantment to its owner, hand, draw a card. Okay, so he bounced it back to my hand so that didn't trigger the upkeep business. Good to know. 3/2 flyer. When it enters battlefield, scry for 1. Let's do... Okay, he's got this. He can use it in 2 turns. I'm going to drop this guy again. Yes, I know it's my go. Look at him, he's so insistent. And then I'll do this, the spewer. I put a spewer in play, 0/2 defender. Tap it to deal 1 damage to each player. Taking us both. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Yeah, he doesn't want to take that damage. Hit me for 3 in the air. You know you want to.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Huh? How come I didn't get to block? Oh, he can't be blocked. Derp. Okay. He's at 12. I'm at 11. This guy would kill me faster. Let's try the Theater of Horrors. Look at him. Your go. He really wants to win. And then... yeah, I'll put them both into play. Eat it. Okay, next combat. I can't do anything there. End my turn. At the end of his turn, I set a trigger so that I can tap this thing if it's still alive. He gave up? What? Why did you quit? You totally could have killed me. Someone explain to me what just happened. Why? Okay, well, 3 in a row. That's got to be some kind of thing. Why? Maybe he knows he didn't have the tools. You know, like there have been a couple of matches I know that, oh, I don't have in my deck the thing I need to beat this guy. But that's, I'm surprised by that. I thought that game had a lot more to go. Wow.